Hi, this is John Morey. There's something that has been bugging me for quite some time, and I'm sure that some of you probably will agree with this right here. There's somebody out there, or actually maybe several, they have been teaching to wholesale subject to deals. I'm not a real big fan of that. I understand that wholesalers, they are taught to wholesale these kinds of deals. But let me tell you what my objection is. This is my personal opinion. And I know I've talked to some other people too, and they agree with this. That when you do a subject to deal, you, the person that negotiated this with the seller, has now a moral obligation to stay in the deal. Now, I'm sure there's some states out there that this is okay, right? And there are some states that this is not okay. Legally, you just have to see what your state says. But when you do a subject to deal, you are the one that connected with that seller. You were the one that told them, hey, by the way, let me take over your payments. So now you're thinking, or you're going to wholesale the contract itself. I want you to think about that for a little bit. Once you do that, you took yourself out of the picture, but the seller trusted you. Who's to say that this new person that took over your promise to take over the payment, are they really going to take care of your seller? That's something that you really have to think about. See, that's my big issue. I have some of these, and I am right in the middle of that. I don't wholesale any subject to. So maybe legally it's okay for you to go ahead and sell this contract. However, I would like for you to pay attention to this moral obligation that you have, because you are the one that connected with the seller, and that seller trusts you. This seller has no clue who the other person is once you wholesale this property. Now, maybe I'll be okay with this. For example, if you approach me to do a subject to, that you want me to take over this contract, here's going to be my requirement. I want to talk to that seller. I need to build that relationship with that seller. I need that seller to know that I, John Morey, will be responsible from now on for that note that they have. That's a big deal. It's not a small deal. So you people out there that do this, that wholesale the subject twos, please rethink this. Whoever is teaching you how to do this, they also need to rethink how they're teaching. So please go ahead and maybe stay in the deal. There's ways to do this. One of them is doing a wrap. You are part of the deal that whoever you put now in place, maybe a tenant or maybe a tenant buyer with a lease option later, they will pay you, and then you pay your partner that has the wrap on this particular note. But you got to stay in the deal. All right. So that's my 2 cents. My name is John Morey. I'll talk to you later.